The history of warfare is long and complex, with many important developments and changes over time. From the Punic Wars to the present day, warfare has evolved and changed in many ways. This document outlines the most important changes in warfare during this period. Punic Wars, 264 to 146 BC. The Punic Wars were a series of his 3 wars waged between Rome and Carthage. They were some of the largest and most important wars in ancient history. During this period, armies consisted of soldiers, mostly peasants, who fought on foot using weapons such as swords and javelin throws. War elephants were also used by the Carthaginians. Battles were usually fought in fields where soldiers formed a line and engaged in hand-to-hand combat. Middle Ages, 5th–15th centuries. Warfare changed a lot during the Middle Ages. Feudalism developed and knights became the dominant military force. Knights were heavily armored and mounted on horseback, making them faster and more agile than soldiers on foot. Castles were built as fortifications, and siege warfare became a common tactic. The use of gunpowder also began during this period, with the first weapons appearing in his 14th century. Renaissance, 14th–17th centuries. The Renaissance saw great advances in technology and warfare. Gunpowder weapons became more common, and firearms replaced bows and arrows as the primary ranged weapon. The use of artillery also became more popular, allowing troops to break through fortifications. Mercenaries fighting for rewards have also become more common. 18th and 19th century. Warfare evolved from his 18th century to his 19th century. The invention of the bayonet allowed soldiers to use rifles as both long-range and close-range weapons. The Napoleonic Wars saw the development of new tactics such as column formation, allowing rapid movement and close combat. The Industrial Revolution revolutionized warfare with the development of new weapons such as machine guns and bolt-action rifles. 20th century. The 20th century saw some of the biggest and most devastating wars in human history. In World War I, chemical weapons, tanks and aircraft were used in the war, resulting in heavy casualties. World War II brought even greater technological advances with the use of nuclear weapons and long-range missiles. The Cold War also saw the development of nuclear weapons and the concept of mutually assured destruction. Modern warfare. In modern times, warfare has evolved. The development of precision-guided weapons has enabled more precise strikes, making drones a popular tool for surveillance and targeted attacks. Cyber warfare has also emerged as a significant threat, with the potential to disrupt or even incapacitate entire nations. The use of private military contractors has also become more popular, as has the concept of asymmetric warfare, in which smaller groups or individuals fight larger powers using unconventional tactics. In summary, the history of warfare from the Punic Wars to the present has been marked by significant developments and changes. From the use of swords and spears to the development of nuclear weapons and cyber warfare, warfare has evolved and changed over time. The details of war may change, but the basic human experience of conflict and violence remains constant.